Jai Shri Mataji, good morning. Let us keep our attention on Chaitanya vibrations. There are main pithas in our brain. So let us keep attention on those pithas. Use your three fingers of right hand. That's a Vishuddhi, Nabhi and Agya. Put it on Muladhara chakra of on the back Agya. Press it there. Around this chakra, there is Swadhisthana chakra. So little bit above, please press it there on Swadhisthana. Above Swadhisthana, Nabi is there. Please press it. Below our Sahasrara, there is heart chakra. Put all the three fingers on Sahasrara. Press it there. Our Vishuddhi is on our forehead, top side where our hair starts. Please keep all the three fingers on Vishuddhi. Press it. Now with your right hand Agya finger, press your Agya, move it. Lastly, put all the three fingers on Sahasrara. Now keep your right hand on the lap. Watch yourself. You will get steadiness by doing this section. Now let us have collective bandhan. There are few key points to achieve the thoughtless state. So please remember, there should be surrenderness to our mother, 100%. For that, we should have faith on ourselves. There should not be INS, means karta bhav. It should go away because we cannot do meditation. We cannot meditate. We can stay in that mood. That action is very spontaneous. So just we have to drop our INS, that is the mamatva. We should desire only pure desire because Kundalini knows only pure desire. Then there should be proper balancing and the prayer should be done with your heart, not by the lip service. So you don't have to put any effort while meditating because our intellect, our brain always wants credit for meditation. That means he want to give suggestion all the time. So Please tell your brain to take the rest for 1 hour at least. What we have to do in meditation, we have to expose ourselves to the God's grace. Now, this God's grace itself knows how to cure you. It knows how to mend you, how to settle down itself into your own being. Keep your spirit kindled. It knows everything. So you don't have to worry as to what you have to do or what name you have to take, what mantras you have to take. In meditation, you have to be absolutely effortless. Expose yourself fully to the Param Chaitanya. So let us pray to our mother, Shri Mataji. We, all the seekers, have come together for meditation for our higher ascent. Kindly conduct today's meditation. Now, all are requested to put their right hand on Mother Earth. Keep your attention on left side chakras and left channel. Here to pray along with us, little bit loudly. Shri Mataji, please give us pure desire. Let all the defects and negativity of our left side may be sucked in earth element. Let our desire and your desire become one. Please awaken the power of Shri Mahakali and Shri Bhairavanathji on our collective level. Now, during meditation, what you have to do, simply you have to put attention on respective chakras or nadis, whatever it is. You have to experience the vibrations, that's all. Everything will happen automatically in spontaneous way. Now keep your right hand on the lap, left hand towards the sky. Your attention will be on right channel as well as the chakras of right hand. Shri Mataji, please give us pure power of action. All the negativities of our right side and all the Rajoguna may be sucked in ether element. Our ego, all misidentifications, our I-ness, aggressiveness, superficialities, thinking and reacting attitude, Please suck in ether element. To balance our Rajoguna, we have to pray to come to the middle, that is Sattva Guna. Shri Mataji, you are doing everything. We do nothing. This you have to say from your heart. That means everything will be done by Mother and her Param Chaitanya Shakti, Kundalini Mother. Now keep your left hand on the lap. Now we have to keep our attention on central channel. That means respective points, chakras points on both the hands, as well as the chakras on the spinal cord. Now keep our attention on Muladhara chakra. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Sri Ganesh. Please establish the principle of Ganesh in our Muladhara. O Sri Ganesha, we all the seekers want to reach to the Shiva Tattva. Please guide us and take us to that higher level. Now let us chant the mantra of Sri Ganesh. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesh Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devve Namo Namaha. Now take your attention in Nabhi Chakra. You can use your right hand because Kundalini knows the language of hand. You can put Sahasrara of right hand on your navel place. She knows what you want to achieve, what is your desire, everything she knows. So just keep hand there, she will automatically come to know. Now keep your right hand on left Swadhisthana. Here is the place we can ask for divine things. So let us pray here. Shri Mataji, please make us expert in Nirmal Vidya so that we will come to know the knowledge of vibrations, which chakras is catching, how to correct it for ourselves as well as for others. All of us want to achieve that state of Shiva Tattva, and for that we have to become the spirit. And to become the spirit, we should become desireless. That's very important. So let us ask for that. Shri Mataji, please make us desireless person. Now put your right hand on the lap, left hand on the right Swadhisthana Nabhi place, which is the place of attention. Shri Mataji, You are Sakshat Chitteshwari. Please come in our attention and purify our attention. Let this enlightened attention become one with Param Chaitanya. Now keep your left hand on the lap. Put your right hand on heart, left side. With your full devotion, bhakti, and love, you have to pray. Shri Mataji, kindly cleanse our hearts and reside in the hearts of all the seekers. You can see the picture of her lotus feet in your heart. Pour to her, Shri Mataji, by your grace I am the spirit. Shri Mataji, by your grace I am the spirit. Shri Mataji, by your grace I am the spirit. Let the spirit come in our attention so that attention will be enlightened, and this enlightened attention let enter into our brains so that brain will get enlightened and it will do the work of spirit and it will guide us. Now keep the attention in the left heart only. Let us listen Lingashtakam and feel the vibration inside.
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गम् पापविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् देवगणार्चितसेवितलिङ्गं भावैर्भक्तिभिरेव च लिङ्गं दिनकरकोटिप्रभाकरलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमुद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवनपुष्प सदार्चितलिङ्गं परात्परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् लिङ्गाष्टकमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते
You just take away your hand 2 to 3 inch. Again, take it close to heart 2 3 times. You will feel coolness. Inside the heart also you will feel that your heart has become very cool from inside. Now let us keep your right hand on middle Vishuddhi. Shri Mataji, please give us detached witness state as well as alertness during the meditation. Now with your right hand Vishuddhi finger, press your Hamsa chakra. Shri Mataji, please enlighten our discretion. Now keep your right hand on forehead. Here you have to forgive everyone from your bottom of the heart. Shri Mataji, I forgive everyone. Shri Mataji, I forgive everyone. Oh Lord Jesus, please open our Agya and establish all of us in the kingdom of the God. Now our Ekadash Rudra is on forehead, top side. Use your 2 fingers, Vishuddhi and Nabhi, and from left to right and right to left. You have to press it, move it. Hey Ekadash Rudra Devata. Knowingly or unknowingly, we have committed many mistakes. Please forgive us for that. Please transform all of us into superhuman being. So keep your right hand on back agya. Whatever negativity is on our left channel that is accumulated here. So we have to surrender to Sri Mahaganesh. Oh Sri Mahaganesh, please destroy all the negativity which is on our left channel, our impure desires, lethargy, ignorance, attachments, and fear, depression, our superego, and doubting tendencies, and all the conditionings. Also, destroy all the negative memories of the past. Please give us egoless and superegoless temperament. Make us hollow from inside. Now keep your right hand on the right hemisphere of the head, left hand on the left hemisphere. There are two important Rudras who are managing our ego and superego. Unless we surrender them, we cannot establish in kingdom of the God. O Buddha Dev, Mahavir Swami, kindly balance our ego and superego and bless us for Shiva Tattva. Keep your left hand on the lap, right hand on the fontanel bone. Press it there. Sri Mataji, you are Sakshat Sahasrar Swamini. Please open all the 1,000 petals of our Sahasrar Chakra so that fontanel bone will be opened. The subtlety of Param Chaitanya will enter from the fontanel bone and it will enlighten our all nerves, chakras, nadis, and brain. Now raise your right hand 1 to 2 inch above. Feel that your Sahasrara is opened. Shri Mataji, please enlighten our intellect. Also make our brain unlimited so that its capacity will be increased and we will reach up to the absolute state. Feel the vibrations from the fontanel bone. Take your right hand on the lap. Observe yourself. You will find there is peace within, also without. Inner silence. Now, outer silence is also with us. Outer silence is nothing but Param Chaitanya. If you observe yourself, now we are detached and we are attached to our mother only, Param Chaitanya only. Thoughts are stopped. Very beautiful state. At this stage, there is no negativity inside. There is no catch on the chakras, no temptation, no greed, no existence of our brain or intellect. Everything is quiet. We are fully in present state, not in the past or not in the future. Param Chaitanya is showering the bliss We are deriving the joy of Niranand. You just observe yourself from your body, or we can say from hands, feet, everywhere. You will find vibrations are there. We have done nothing because to take it to Param Chaitanya is the job of Kundalini. We just present, we are presenting ourselves to the Param Chaitanya. That's all. Very easy. Now keep your attention above Sastra only. Let us listen other speech.
Ego is your greatest enemy, I think. And it is the one that really hinders all the wealth and beauty of your life. So if you could just see this ego, how it works, just you'll be enjoying it. It's a drama it plays. All right? Let's have it. You can see the drama and then suddenly you will be amazed that you are not in it, you are watching it. When you are detached from your ego, you can see how it tries to entice you. And if you see around today, in these modern times, everybody is quite conscious of their ego, very conscious. And the way they are coming up in the newspapers or the way they are in some magazines, I'm quite amazed. I would feel shy to be there because it's so much of expression of your ego, nothing else. All kinds of things they start. They have competition of ego, lots of competition. Like they have a beauty competition, then they have another competition for Mr. You can say India, Mr. this thing, that. All these things actually give the person ego, and others also run after such competitions. They think, why am I not? I should be like that. So it's very deadening and absolutely blinds your mind that you think this is the way one has to be very successful. This success lasts for how long? It perishes in no time. But success in Sahaja Yoga is what will last forever, and everybody will remember it. The one who has this kind of a humble nature will be remembered for generations. I've never seen a statue of a person who has been egoistical. On the contrary, if there was some, they used to criticize. He was a very egoistical man. And nowadays it's impossible. Anybody who has ego, I don't think anybody is going to sing any songs about such a person or going to raise any statues in their name. We should not react. We should not react. If you see something wrong, all right, you meditate on that. You meditate. If you find anything wrong happening, all right, Meditate on them. If somebody is unkind to you, at that moment do not react. Afterwards, when that person is quietened, you tell him or tell her. Because at that time, when he's so volatile or she's volatile, if you tell, nothing will happen. Gradually, I don't say always you can win over such people, but gradually you may be able to make them understand that it's wrong. It's wrong to do things which they have been doing.
Today I was thinking of telling you about the ego problem because I think everybody feels that that's the biggest problem they all have, and there's a big ego trip one gets into, and they don't know what to do with it. So first part, I will tell you how the ego rises and what it does to us. The second, how to understand it, how to tackle the position of ego and put it in its own aspect. As you see in the map here, the yellow stuff that you see on top is the ego. The balloon that is yellow is the ego. You see down below, it starts from the Swadhisthana. This is the color of the bile within us. And this Swadhisthana chakra, which is for our creativity, is directly connected to that ego there. And when it starts rotating round the void and going to the various parts of the void, it collects all the problems of the void. Void is that green circle within us, where physically we have, in the void, we have uterus, we have kidney. It's a complete viscera. All the intestines, ascending, transverse, descending colon. Liver is the upper part of liver more. Then also pancreas and the spleen. So all the problems of these organs are collected by this chakra, which moves. It comes out of the Nabhi chakra and moves round and round and round and collects all the problems. It nourishes, gives power, the vital power to these organs, and also it generates necessary power for our creative action. It also collects the fat cells of the void, convert it into the proper cells for the brain, for its use, for the grey matter. All this work it has to do one chakra. It manifests aortic plexus outside. On the physical level, we call it as an aortic plexus, and it has got 6 subplexuses which look after all these organs. This is meant for our action. When we go into action, this chakra starts working. By the first power, which is on the left-hand side, we desire. But by the second one, we go into action, and it's called as Kriya Shakti. Now, when this action starts within us, it produces the byproducts, or we can say all the problems of these organs, which are to be deposited somewhere, and they are all deposited in the brain as ego. All the problems that we have out of these, this creativity and the action of all these organs are to be counterbalanced. And as a counterbalance, the ego develops. For example, now I have to come to meet you all here. I had to get out of the house, I had to change, I had to drive, whatever it is. Then I came, I had to put in effort. I had to plan out how I'm going to talk to you. That I don't do normally, but I'm saying that generally people do it. And I put in the effort to come in. Now how am I to justify this, all this effort? What is the satisfaction that one gets out of doing this effort, this kriya, this action? We go on doing some action. And why should we do it? After all, action means, any activity means exertion, botheration, problems. The best is to sit at home and do nothing of the kind. But we do not do that. We take up challenges. We rush up to it. All this we do with our Kriya Shakti, with our right action. Because we do action, we have to have a satisfaction about it. As a reaction to that, ego develops. If we do not have the ego, we would not do anything. It's a fact. But ego is the one that rationalizes all our madness, the rat race we are running into. If we did not have the ego, we would not go into this nonsense. The more we try to rationalize our activities, the more ego develops to satisfy. All right, very good, very good. Now you are a successful man. See, you are a very successful man. You have got this, you have got that. Lots of misunderstandings creep in when we pamper our ego like this. Or I should say that when we are satisfied with our ego, that we really get lost. We get identified with our ego and not with ourselves. So if you do some work very well, supposing you have, say, made a beautiful poetry, or say, not piece of poetry, but say you have made a very good painting, then you would like people to appreciate. If they do not appreciate you, you think you have done nothing. Though you have done a beautiful poem of canvas. But still you will be so dissatisfied with yourself. Unless and until people appreciate you, they must garland you, they must say, oh, you are great, you are really unique, you are a genius. You know, many artists who created great art got trapped into this kind of misidentification. When they created some great art, the art could not give them satisfaction. They had to go to ego. And Mr. Ego would not be satisfied unless and until everybody says, yes, yes, you are very good, you have done this, you are a genius, you are this, you are that. That's how the ego develops then within us. But a situation can arise where even when we have done nothing, we want to take the credit. Then we call such a person egoistical, who says, I will do this, I have done this, I, then we call him an egoistical person. Because he gives words to his ego, that's why we call him egoistical. But all of us have got this Mr. Ego there sitting on our heads. When it starts bloating, the more successful you are, the worse it is. The more you indulge into planning and thinking, the worse it is. The balloon goes on, you see, pumped, as if you are pumping a balloon, you see. The more you pump, the more it becomes. And you can never realize that you are not that ego. Then you start feeling very nice about it. Because everybody says, oh, what a great man he is. The whole society develops on those lines. Now, how to overcome this ego? Because people start seeing gradually this. It happens. They start seeing Mr. Ego, oh, very great. This is coming up, giving me ideas, all right. You feel sometimes very depressed with the idea that this is Mr. Ego I was identified with. All right, you see your ego. Then when you see your ego, then what do you do with it? Or if somebody says, better watch your ego, then what happens? You start fighting it. You say, no, I will not say anything. I'll just keep quiet. Let them say anything, whatever they like. Then you become another type. You become a person who is suffering from superego. So you are left with desires but do not act. When you say that let others aggress me, I'm not going to aggress anyone, I'll be very careful about not aggression. But by this kind of a thing, what happens? That when you raise the left side which goes up and the right hand side, superego, it presses the ego down, but again is bounced back, and there's a kind of a bouncing going on. By this behavior, when you fight your ego, the ego sits on your head much more. The more you try to fight ego, it sits on your head. You are not to fight it. Supposing you take a balloon and start hitting it, it will hit you back further. Go on hitting it, it will go on hitting. Now, which is the way to deflate this ego? How do we deflate a balloon? In the same manner. Take a pin and give it a prick. You just look at yourself, say, all right, Mr. So and so. Now, how do you do? And you laugh at yourself. You said, oh, you were very unhappy, you see, when you saw that you were not praised very much. All right. Now have a pin from me. And that's how you deflate it. By seeing it, by all the time making fun of it yourself and piercing a pin into it. Not by deflating. In the way people say that you deflate the whole thing by pushing it down or by killing it. But actually just making a hole in it. In the same way, if you start looking at yourself and make fun. Human beings only know very well how to make fun of themselves. No animals know that. If you learn how to make fun of yourself, your ego will go down. So, we have only one choice left, is to be in the center, to watch your ego and superego. For all the Sahaja yogis who are realized have to watch themselves, not others. You should not expect anything of others, just expect something of yourself for a change. With ego you do that, expect something of the others. In superego you do for others, but in self-realization you emit yourself as joy, love, and beauty. So, if there is any reaction or if the Kundalini doesn't rise, there's nothing to feel bad or argue about it. By argument, if I could do, I would take you to courts and argue their things. But by argument, I cannot do it. You see, it has to happen in you. I'm anxious that it should happen. In the same way, you should be also anxious that it should happen to you. There cannot be argument about it, you see. It's a happening. How can you argue about the sprouting of a seed? If it does not, you cannot argue with it. You see, it has to sprout. It's as simple as that. If it is not sprouting, there's something wrong. All right?
So both the things, our ego and conditionings, are all the time acting outside. This reaction, which is built in within us, is just like bubbles in the ocean. And these bubbles keep us away from reality. These bubbles are of thoughts, and they just blast you all the time in your head, and you don't know why they are. When you depend on this artificial mind of yours, then you have no discretion as to understand what is good and what is bad. This mind is the one where all kinds of evil things start. All kinds of quarrels, fights, and possessiveness. Lastly, the war also comes there. It is in this mind only, which is nothing but a myth. All these concrete, destructive ideas somehow or other come up, and then they start growing and growing. Naturally, action has a reaction. This reaction itself is a wrong idea, and this reaction should be just dissolved into the feeling of pure love, the ocean of compassion. So with the great feeling of love and compassion, we can do it. We all can do it and can work it out. It's the love. You are working for love. Such an ocean of love is within you. How can you do without? And this has to work out at every level, whether it is your family, whether it is your city, whether it is your country, or the whole world. So the another thing is that when you are in that state of spirituality, then you are joy giving, you are peace giving, you are compassionate, and you love each other. All these problems of the ego just disappear.
Our mind is in between Vishuddhi and Agya. Just keep your attention there. Watch your mind in circular way. Our ego is on left hemisphere. Just move your attention. Our superego is on right side. Please move attention there. Now you watch your ego and superego. You will find there are no reactions. Maintain this thoughtless state by listening instrumental music. After that, three Mahamantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीमहालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
For collective prayer, put your right hand on heart. Pray from your bottom of your heart. Shri Mataji, we are very much thankful to you for the guidance given us, the blessings of vibrations you have given, thoughtless which you have given to us. Shri Mataji, please show all our defects and weak points in the light of the Spirit and help us to remove it. Shri Mataji, please make all of us extra kind, extra dynamic, extra loving, extra compassionate, extra forgiving, extra sacrificing, and extra brilliant. Shri Mataji, always keep us on witness state so that our attention will be always on our spirit. Make us your perfect instrument in the divine play. Salutations to you, Mother, again and again. Salutations to you, Mother, again and again. Salutations to you, Mother, again and again. Bow to Shri Mataji, lotus feet, collective bandhan. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Sri Shiv. Please take all of us to the lotus feet of Sri Shiv and correct us. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you to everyone.